Hello and thank you for visiting strobesandmore.com. Today I'm going to give you a brief overview of our strobe systems and what comes with our strobe systems. The strobe system I'm going to use here for demonstration purposes is the Whelen strobe system. So if you're looking at one of our eBay auctions with the Whelen strobe system, it's the strobe system pictured here. This particular one is a 90 watt. We also have 90 and 60 in the auctions. So if you're looking at the 90, this is the exact system you'd be buying here. The system comes with a strobe power supply, comes with 4 clear strobe tubes in accordance with eBay policy, comes with 4 15-foot cables, comes with a control plug and wiring harness, and it also comes with an on-off switch. Now I'm going to go through a basic layout of the what you need for the strobe system, and so you'll have a good grasp on what you're looking at, some do's and don'ts and things like that. So I'm going to move this out of the way and I'm going to show you the strobe power supply. This is what some people call the brain, the power supply, the control box. This is what actually runs your strobes. Your strobes do not run on 12 volts. This box runs on 12 volts, and then the strobes run off of this in joules. When you take this, you want to mount this in a clean, dry place inside the vehicle. As you can see, this has 6 outputs. You can run up to 6 strobes on it. Please reference the eBay auction for how many strobes your kit comes with and what exactly it comes with that you're looking at. You have 2 plugs, one for your main power and ground, and then the other one's for the control to turn the different outlets on and off. Depending on the kit you're looking at, the 90 watt kit comes with 4 of these clear high-to-flash strobe tubes. They are clear in accordance with eBay policies. You'll see all the tubes have a date stamp on them, all the Whelen tubes. Make sure you check that if you're not buying it from us. They should be within the past few months. If they're 6 months, a year old, you may want to talk to the buyer and get current tubes. These tubes are glass and they are gas filled, and they do have a date code on them, and Whelen will not warranty them if it's they give you about a year and a half off of the date, because they realize that, you know, when they go on our shelves we may have a few hundred kits and they sit for a little while. But, you know, check that. If you're buying tubes at a super great deal, chances are they're way outside of the warranty period and there's no warranty on them. So if you send it back to the factory, you could get yourself and find yourself without a warranty. But just a little FYI there. These tubes use what they call a flange mount. They have 2 screw holes that mount them inside your existing housing on your vehicle. They have a white connector plug on the end of them. When you take your cables out of the bags, you'll find that they have 3 pins on each end with no connector. They come that way so you can run them through the different areas of your vehicle, so you can, you know, tightly run them through a small hole, and then you crimp the connector on when you're done, and when you crimp the connector on, they look like this. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to leave this connector here off, so because the pins, once you put them on, they're kind of hard to get off if you don't have a special tool or a small screwdriver. So once you mount your light inside your vehicle headlight, you put your white connector on the strobe tube, and you mount your wiring. So that's plugged in. You run your wire back to your strobe power supply, and you just simply plug it in to one of your free outlets. You do that with all the strobes included. Make sure everything's secure as you run it throughout your vehicle, and your strobes are done. This extra silver wire here sticking out of the cable is called a drain wire. You can put a small screw on the end of that wire and just ground it on both ends, or you can just leave it alone. Most people do not use a drain wire. If you're using fancy electronic equipment in your car, such as laptop computers, things like that, you can ground it. It will not interfere with GPS devices and things like that, so most people, they really don't need to ground it. Once you run all your your strobes, you put your power from your battery, just follow the instructions, and you ground the system, and then this plug here is used to run to your switch. We include a free on-off switch with all the kits we do have on eBay. This is a lighted on-off switch. Basically turn it on, everything turns on, turn it off, everything turns off. We have on some other auctions for approximately $27, you look at our other auctions, a completely packaged, pre-harnessed, pre-wired switch that'll give you the option to turn on the first 2 strobes, the remaining 2 or 4 strobes, and then a flash pattern button. It comes all wired. It comes with a mounting plate, and all you simply need to do is run this back to your power supply, plug it in, and your strobe system's complete. You don't have to figure out what wire does what function and what goes where. Just plug it in and you're done. Well, that's a brief overview of our strobe systems. This video is made special for eBay. We only provide the colors that eBay is allowed, and that's all what's described in our auctions. If you have any questions, please feel free to send us an email or give us a phone call. Our number is listed with the auction, and have a great day.